Hey guys, and welcome to Let's Play Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. We are on track 2 of the Galactic Pod Racing Circuit, Sebulba's Legacy. This sounds pretty crazy, so let's go ahead and get started. And we're going to play with Toy Dampener, so to speak, because we unlocked him last time. There he is. Not a bad set of stats. Speed is not super great, but everything else looks good. And our vehicle's alright. Yep, looks good. Let's go. Skip. Skip. See, this is how slow videos play. There you go. I like how they pulled that from the movie. Oh, I did get the boost. Alright. I am definitely liking this pod racer a lot better than Arc Bumpy Ruse. Okay, so far this is reminding me of the Malastare 100 track. I mean, there's a fork here. I'm going to go this way first. I'm going to go the main routes, and I'll take the side routes next time. Whoa! I was not expecting that turn. So there's another path there to the right, but I'm going to go this way, which I think is the harder route. Yeah. I'm definitely going to take that other route next time. I think they kind of cross each other a couple times. And then they join each other again here. Yeah, there's Sebulba. He took the better route. Whoa, Sebulba's voice is really feisty. There's this thing here which you can fall down, and if you do, you'll have to take a longer path back here. This guy has good cooling though, so I'm really happy about that. So yeah, this track is definitely like the Malastare 100 minus the big jump at the end. So it's not that bad, except for that one part with the weird turn, but we can avoid that. So I'm going to take this path here where that mushroom-shaped thing is. And this kind of crosses over here. Yeah, I think this path is a lot better. And then the next one I think is way better than what we were doing earlier with the really abrupt turn. It kind of sneaks up on you, though. You have to be on the lookout for it. Oh, man, that was rough. Whoa, Sebulba is closing in fast. Alright guys, we gotta concentrate here. I don't think I'm gonna be going and falling down there unless we're that far ahead, and even then, I'd be kind of hesitant. I do want to show off as much of these tracks as I can, though. Dun, 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 dun. I like how the same music is used on Malastare and Aqualaris. Like both those planets have the exact same music on every single track. Alright, I'm gonna go up here, because this path is awesome. And then this cleverly concealed path over there. Cool. Ah! No, that was not what I wanted to do. Oh boy. Aldar Beto is closing in too. Maybe he's still trying to kill Sebulba. Alright, I think I'm going to try falling down, just to see. If I fail this race, I mean, it's not going to take that long to redo it. So we can go down here. You fall down, and you can just go through a tunnel here. So yeah, not exactly the best way to go. You really want to take the normal route, because this is way too twisty. Alright, that was 7 seconds longer. Well, I guess we also crashed too, so there's that. Alright, so we didn't unlock anybody new, because we still have to beat Sebulba in the Boonta Classic race. So next race is Grabvine Gateway on Barunda. Let's see who we haven't used yet. I might just go back to one of my mainstays here. Yeah, you know what? Let's go and use, let's use Bullseye. I like Bullseye. And he would be great for this track too, because this track is a really twisty one. Yeah, you heard that right. Somehow Anakin is the record holder of a pod racing track. I don't know how that's possible, but somehow it's a thing. It makes sense for this track though, because this track caters to his pod racer's maneuverability, which is one reason I picked Bullseye. But it is definitely hard. It's challenging. It's one of I think one of the hardest tracks. I just find it funny though that he couldn't finish a race on Tatooine, but yet he can do this. Alright, so now we're going out to this tropical-ish area? I don't know. I'm going to take that little shortcut there. There's another shortcut that will open itself up when the ground quakes here in the second round, or second lap. You'll notice that little ramp there to the right. That's where, I think that's where it comes out. Yeah, the Bullseye is so nice and maneuverable for stuff like this. Ooh, that's a turn. Alright, so now we're heading into the jungle. Oh, and this music was used in the space battle, I think, with the Trade Federation at the end of Episode 1. Alright, see that red glow there? Remember that red glow. We'll be revisiting that later. Let's destroy all the foliage here. We're not going to be good to the environment, guys, in Garunda, at least. I'm surprised that what we're doing is not killing the ecosystem more. Like, you'd think that pod racing would be absolutely horrible for this. Alright, this part is the tough part, this swamp area. Yeah, there's all kinds of obstacles, and the whole thing just is super gnarly. It's just, it's crazy. I mean, look how twisty this place is. I mean, it gets better, I think, at this point because the paths are more well-defined, but still. Oh, he's right behind me, too, isn't he? Alright, so this is the part of the track where we were going for Baru Coast, I think it was. Whoops, I didn't mean to change the map. There we go. Yeah, that part right there. You can see the little ramp where we were launching off of there. Alright, we are almost done with one lap. Bum 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 bum. Whee! This is fun. I wish this game was kind of like Mario Kart, where you had items and you can fire weapons at people, because, I mean, come on, pod racing's already illegal, right? You might as well just make it even more ridiculous. Okay, here we go. Right there. Got it. Alright. I think some of the computers take that. I don't know why the ground is quaking again, because there's not another shortcut that opens up. I don't think there's anything else that gets destroyed, so I'm very confused and baffled about that. Man, when I was little, you gotta understand, when I was little, this music was just like the perfect accompaniment for a race. Like, it just made the pod racing feel so much more epic. That's one reason why I was disappointed to find out that the Nintendo 64 version did not have music until the final lap. I mean, I was kind of coveting the N64 version for a while because they had those little cutscenes between, not cutscenes, but just those little glimpses of the track before the race started. And I don't know why I was so obsessed with that kind of thing, but I noticed that I was like that with other games. Like, I played, what was that golf game? Microsoft Golf, I think it was, and for a while they had those flybys for each hole. You know how you watch golf on TV and then the announcers will go, so this hole is this many yards, and it's like par 4, and, you know, it's got all this stuff. There are some bunkers over here, and the green slopes this way, and all that stuff. Like, they used to have one of those for every single hole in Microsoft Golf, and they would usually have some cool classical music or something accompanying it. And as a kid, I thought that was the coolest thing, to be able to see, to fly around stuff. I was obsessed with flying around, or alternate viewpoints, so getting to see the track from a different camera angle was something I was really obsessed with. I mean, now I watch videos of of the N64 version of this game on YouTube, and I'm like, really? That's what I was obsessed with? I feel like the PC version is the best one. But at the time, I don't know, I guess it was one of those grass is always greener things. So sometimes I would sneak off to Walmart. Well, I wouldn't sneak off to Walmart because I couldn't drive. But while I was in Walmart, I would sneak off to the electronics section and play Star Wars Episode 1 Racer there on the N64 just to catch glimpses of what the different little cutscene things were. I'm sure you can find them on YouTube. I know I've seen some, but a lot of people who play through this game just skip over them because they're kind of pointless. Like, they don't actually help you. They just show you a little bit of the track, and there you go. Didn't want to miss it. Pizza! There you go. Alright. This track is fun. I like this track. Again, though, I don't know how in the world Anakin, after not being able to complete a race on Tatooine, can survive this course. I understand he's force sensitive and all that, but that's just crazy. I guess, well, to be fair, Sebulba was giving him a lot of trouble on Tatooine, so... and Tatooine is supposed to be the hardest one. I don't know if the game really captured that too well. You'll see what it looks like when we get there. Whoa, I thought I was going to die right there. Okay, this guy at least has a decent brake, which means I can slow down fast enough to avoid the crashing into walls part of this area. Alright, we are almost done with this race, and we can move on to the next one. I'll give you a hint where the next one is. It's on a planet we haven't visited in a while. Da 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 da. Alright, we made it. Man, our first lap was kind of bad. I guess we crashed a couple of times, didn't we? Alright, so we are done with that race, and we got 4,400 more Truggets. And we can now go to Andobi Mountain Run. Alright, so we are back on Ando Prime, and we're going to visit an area here that we haven't seen in a while. Or, not a while, but we haven't... Well, wait. No, we are going to visit a lot of the same areas as Howard Gorge. But we are going to go into the canyon parts of this planet, so... we didn't unlock anybody new again. Do you guys want to just stick with Bullseye? I like Bullseye. He's nice. I think we've pretty much gone through most of these other ones. We haven't done Gasgano yet, but I'm saving him for one of the later races. Or wait, did we do Gasgano? No, we did do Gasgano, right? He was the first... No, not E.B. Endicott. Yeah, E.B. Endicott was the first one. We used Gasgano somewhere, didn't we? I forget where. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go to Bullseye here for this next track. It's a fun track. I really like this one a lot. And we're going to go up against Mahonic. And some of you might recognize him as the pod racer that Sebulba smashed into the cliff wall. There you go. Mahonic. I like how he was a little bit more monotone about that. Speed through this! Woo! There he is. He's got those distinctive green engines. Alright, so we're going to go, like I said, through most of the same stuff as Howard Gorge. But I'm actually looking forward to this because I'm going to try to take the tent shortcut on the subsequent laps. Since I don't really like going this way. I mean, I like going this way, but the tent shortcut is definitely the way to go. Man, we are neck and neck with Mahonic here. Let's go through here and live dangerously. There we go. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. Gorge time! Woo! I'm going to try to see if I can jump that gap in future laps, even without boosting all the time. So now we're going under where we were earlier, because we're going to end up in a completely different spot. Instead of going up to that slalom area, we're going to do something a little different here. We're going to end up here on the canyon areas. And I'm going to just try to take as many of these paths as I can. I think there may be 4. Oh, there's one over here. Yeah, there it is. This, I think, is the best one, but it's also the hardest because you get a lot of turns and it's very narrow. But with Bullseye, this part is actually not so bad because you can turn very quickly. There you go. So then those link up there, and then we end up over here. So this is where all the paths converge. There we go. Alright, I'm going to try to take the tent. Ah, whoa! How did I survive that? That is crazy. I'm legitimately surprised that that worked. That was nuts. Alright, we took the tent shortcuts that time. Pizza! Yeah, give yourself some pizza, Bullseye. You deserve it, man. After all these races. Next time we're going to go back to using Razors we unlocked, since we're actually unlocking Mahonic after this. Alright, let me see how far I can go here. I don't think that's possible, yeah. I'm just looking at the arc I was taking there. I don't think you can do that. I do like how that ramp that we took earlier past that area and up top there is now lifted up so that it not only blocks that area, it opens up this new area. I love it when like you can block off a new section but open up a new area while doing so. I guess that's one reason why I know this is a complete tangent, but in the Myst games, I love how in Riven you open up that that secret passage by closing a door, you know, on the crater island. Alright, so there are multiple paths here, aren't there? Let's go this way. Oh wait, I think both of these just end up here. Never mind. I thought there were 4 different things, but maybe I'm counting both of those other ones there. Okay, I think there was another canyon in between those, because you saw that converged with another path into an area that we hadn't been yet. I think there's another canyon there that we haven't seen. So I'm going to try to get to that one in the final lap. Aw, yeah, we made it. We need to repair, though. We'll worry about that after we boost through here, because you really want to take advantage of the speed in this area. Whoa, EB Endicott's doing really well there against Mahonic, but then he slipped back. That's a shame. I'm just looking at the flags. Who's in 11th? I recognize that flag, I just can't remember where. Oh, whose flag is that, guys? Okay, I'm gonna start going through all the pod racers now. Is it Team Toe Pagalies? It might be Team Toe. I can't remember if that's Team Toe or not. It's not Beto, it's not Holdfast, it's not... I don't think it's Dudbolt, it's definitely not Fud Sang or Mars Guo. It's not... well, it's not Bullseye, because we're playing as him. Oh, wait! It's Rats Terrell! Wow, that's ironic, because Rats Terrell was the track boss of the counterparts of this track. Wow, that's really weird to think about. Alright, I'm going to cut through here. This is what I should have done on the first lap, but I missed that. Alright, there's the area that we were racing on earlier above us there. Alright, if I go this way, is there another canyon wall here? There isn't? Really? Alright, I'm going to try to see... I guess this is it. Okay, never mind. Oh, here we go. We could go this way. I see. Okay, this is the other path. Never mind. Okay, and then it joins up here. Okay. That's cool. The first path that we took is still the best, though. Oh man, they are on our tails. Okay, let's boost the finish. Woo! Alright guys, we managed to complete Andobi Mountain Run on our first try. Awesome. Cool, alright, so now we've unlocked Mahonic. There he is. He's got those 3 eyes and everything, which is pretty awesome. Look how green his pod racer is. I love how his pod racer is green and his flag is green. Alright, I think we have time for one more race. Dethr's Revenge on Ordabana. Let's do this one. And we're going to face off against, well, familiar face, actually, Odie Mandrell. So, well, not a familiar face because we haven't used him yet, but he's one of the first pod racers we could play with, I think. So, let's see. I'm going to do... Let's see, Mahonic, where are you? I didn't use Anakin after Grabvine Gateway just because I'm saving him for something, so... Let's see. Yeah, it's not exactly great in terms of stats, but decent traction and cooling, I guess. Alright, let's do this. I just realized that taunting thing that I was talking about earlier, where the 2 racers look at each other and exchange barbs. I think that only happens when you look at your pod racer outside. And man, this guy's acceleration is bad. That's not a good sign. Good news about this track is that it's got some shortcuts, which I'm looking forward to trying out. Ooh, we got the Howard Gorge music here too, which is nice. Alright, so far so good. You'll notice there's another layer there at the bottom, but I'm going to try to stay on the top. So there's this whole area here that you can go around, but I was going to go through there, but that didn't work out. I need to get used to this guy's turning ability. It's not that great. Whoa, ooh, a sudden turn there. Oh, no you don't, Fudsang. No you don't. Okay, long straightaways. They are our friends. So, for the record, I think it is possible to boost through that ramp there at the end where the tunnel comes out and climb on top of this, but it's super risky to race up here without the rails. And kind of pointless, too, so... Whoa, we just sailed right over that thing. Alright, we got some ground to make up. This is not looking good. Whoa, what was that sound?